sound cut out on my video about call 1119, so I apologize if you tried to watch that and there was no sound. Hopefully there's sound on this video. Basically what I said in the 3 minutes that had no sound was that it was a really taut film. It was filmed in 3 different locations, and I thought that that was really great, like really basic bus stop, outside the bar and in the bar, and it was really good use of locations. They had a great use of boxing on the television inside the bar. It was just a very, very tightly made film, and I highly recommend it. And you can ask me on Twitter if you have any more questions about why I think you should watch that film, because it was great. So my next film this morning, was Roy William Neill's Black Angel from 1946. It stars Dan Duryea, June Vincent, and a very, very attractive-looking Peter Lorre. It starts out with a woman played by Constance Dwelling, who is a torch singer / blackmailer who has 3 different men visit her, one of whom has killed her. You don't know who. Unfortunately, one of them gets picked up for it because he doesn't have an alibi, and he's probably going to die if they don't figure out who actually did it. So his wife, played by June Vincent, is trying to figure out, after he gets convicted, she's trying to figure out who did it, and she visits the various people who, the other 2 men. So they're played by Dan Duryea, who was the wife of the woman who was killed, or the husband of the woman who was killed. He's also a musician and writer of songs. He wrote a song for his wife. They're estranged. And Peter Lorre, who owns a nightclub where she used to sing. Broderick Crawford plays the police captain. He's only in it for a little bit. And Wally Ford is there for like 2 seconds as basically Dan Duryea's like BFF. And so the bulk of the film is Dan Duryea and June Vincent trying to solve this case because her husband's life is on the line, and it was his wife who was murdered. And there's a twist, and I didn't really see it coming because I was kind of expecting it to go one other way, and then it went totally not where I was expecting it to go. So I really appreciated that. This is one of those great ones where a lot of it is in nightclubs, and there's lots of neon and women in fancy dresses and things like that, which I always appreciate. And it's from a novel by Cornell Woolrich. Cornell Woolrich wrote all kinds of, he wrote Convicted, The Leopard Man, Phantom Lady, the novels that these are based on. Deadline at Dawn, Black Angel, The Chase, Fall Guy, The Guilty, Fear in the Night, Night Has 1,000 Eyes, The Window, No Man of Her Own, Rear Window, Obsession, The Bride Wore Black, Mississippi Mermaid, Original Sin, which is a remake of Mississippi Mermaid, I think. So he's a great novelist. He's someone whose work I have not yet read, but whose work I've seen translated into film many times, and he's just fantastic. It was nice to see Dan Duryea mostly playing sort of a good guy. He's a good guy, but he's an alcoholic, and he's got a lot of issues, and so he gets to go into those places that we're used to him as a bad guy, but with this like veneer of goodness, because he's really a good guy who's just really lost his way. June Vincent is solid, and then Peter Lorre is just like oozing like sexuality in this film. You're just like, oh my god. And unfortunately they don't show him like beating off the ladies, but he really should, because he was smooth in this film. So this is available on DVD. I rented it from Videodrome here in Atlanta, but you can get it on DVD. It's one of the Universal Pictures. Don't judge it by the DVD art. The art is terrible, and it's a much better film than the art would make you think. So this is from 1946. This was Roy William Neill's The Black Angel.